So in today's video, I am going to be demonstrating a guitar pedal, the Hot Witch by JOYO, this pedal here. So I've never had a lot of luck with fuzz pedals, but about a month ago JOYO contacted me and said, would you like to try one of our pedals? And they gave me a choice of 3 pedals, 2 overdrive pedals and a fuzz pedal, the Hot Witch. And I thought, you know what, I will give this a try. I'll see if I can be persuaded to enjoy the sounds of fuzz. So this was sent to me by JOYO. It's not a paid video. I'm not getting paid for doing this, but they did send me this for nothing, so it will be put in the video that this does include a product which I was sent. So this is a sturdy pedal. It has a metal chassis, 3 controls, level, sustain and tone, 3 of the big switches there, if my camera will focus, and a little toggle switch which goes between nothing at the top and on the bottom it says mod for a more modern fuzz. So this has, I guess, a vintage sound when the little switch is up and a more modern sound. And one of the coolest things about this pedal is that the lights are red when you switch it on. Now you can change that with the little switch on the back, but how cool is that? Red. So in this video, certainly on the main part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you as many sounds of the JOYO Hot Witch as I can. The first part is played through a cleaner amp, like a Fender amp, and I'm using my old Squire Telecaster, which has a humbucker in the bridge, but it does have a coil split, so all the clean sounds are just on the single coil sounds of an old Telecaster. And for the overdrive sounds, I'm using a Marshall style of amp. I'm using the same guitar, but on the bridge pickup setting, it's full humbucker. And then after that, I'll tell you what I think of it. But I think the most important thing here is that it's what you think of it. What do you think of the sounds I'm letting you hear in this video? So here we go, some clean sounds and then some overdrive sounds. So what do I think of the Hot Witch with all the red switches? I do like it. I think I have been persuaded to enjoy the sounds of fuzz. I think I prefer it on the more sort of traditional sound, the older fashioned sound, the more vintage sound when this is up. I don't know, I think I prefer that a little bit more. My favourite setting, I have to say, despite not being the biggest fan of fuzz before this video, is to have the controls. To have the controls like all the way up on that. Please do focus on that. So yes, I think with everything up full and the tone maybe at about half, maybe just slightly more than half. I did find when the tone went above maybe 2 o'clock, it got too trebly for my liking. It was almost like there was a metallic sort of sound. So I tended to prefer the sounds where the tone is rolled back a bit, maybe 12 o'clock, maybe 1 at the most. Going back a bit, sort of 9 o'clock and that, I found that a little bit bassy. So yes, I liked my tone in the middle, and I liked these full on and the more vintage switch as well. I'll tell you what this pedal does really well. I dropped down to C, dropped my bottom string down to C, so it's drop C tuning, and I did a bit of this tuning. What I did as well was I tried to clean it up as well, just using the volume control on my guitar. This does clean up pretty well. So here's like a dropped C tuning. So it cleans up pretty well too. I'm going to leave this switched on because I like this red. So how would I use this live? I think I would tend to use this for, it's very good for sustaining single notes. So I think live, if this is on my board, I'm going to be using this for more sort of sustain on lead lines. I think that's how I'm going to use it, but I do like it. And I'll say it's very good quality, made of metal. So there is no battery compartment, it only works on 9 volt DC. So there you go, the JOYO Hot Witch. I'm having trouble with my camera focusing, sorry folks. The JOYO Hot Witch. I like it. For me, I think I will be using this full up on both of these controls. I'll be using it in the vintage setting and the tone at 12, and I'll be using this on an overdriven amp on solos, just to really sort of add sustain to those solos and to cut through a bit more as well. So for the final part of the video, I did a little bit of a song on my Squier J Mascis Jazzmaster, which has more kind of P90 pickups. In other parts of the video I was using single coils from a Telecaster or a humbucker, but I thought it sounded great. I thought this JOYO Hot Witch sounded really, really good on the Squier J Mascis Jazzmaster, which I guess is what Jay's using anyway. He's using like original big muffs and stuff like that, like older sort of fuzz pedals. So I thought it sounded really, really good on this. And for the beginning part, I kept the volume on the guitar down as well, just to show you that it cleans up pretty well. So there you go folks, the JOYO Hot Witch. I really like it. And thank you to the people at JOYO for sending me this. Thanks very much. I've enjoyed demoing this. I hope you've enjoyed it too. As ever folks, it's a privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on Dunsy's Guitar World. Today with the JOYO, focus my camera, the JOYO Hot Witch. Cheers for now.